Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back to the channel. Today I'm back at Universal Studios Hollywood to check up on the Halloween Horror Nights construction and a few other things. So how about you and I dive right in. Oh yeah, back at Universal Studios Hollywood. I'm gonna make my way through City Walk into the front gate. We have a little break in the storm, but more rain is coming. I really love the rain. I think we need it so bad here in California, so I'm glad that it has been pretty crazy these past few months as far as rainy weather is concerned. But I'm also looking forward to a summer because I'm a little over the cold. Some news here in City Walk is that Fossil is gone. Yeah, City Walk continues its transformation. I'm wondering what they're gonna put in this location. Because of the weather, there's no red carpet today, but it's all good because they have the red banners up for Super Nintendo World. Made it in the park, super easy entry process. I also brought my power-up band for Super Nintendo World because they're not doing reservations today, so you can just walk right in. And they're not doing reservations today because the park is really not that busy, which is really nice, especially for those that are traveling, wanting to hit up as many attractions as they can. It's a very good day to be in the park. And since we're in the park, let's make our way towards the left. Honestly, have no idea what is happening in the plaza. I mean, it could just be like some resurfacing or it could be a preparation for something else. I don't know. But they do have this Lunar New Year refreshment stand out here. Yeah, really nothing going on as far as any hints. Just pardon our stardust while we enhance our universe. But look at this. Halloween Horror Nights construction has started in the Parisian Courtyard. My goodness. Now it's far too early to see what this could be for the season, but eventually we'll find out because when they build out the facade like we normally see in this location, we'll eventually start piecing 1 and 2 together and figure out what haunted house this is gonna be. And you know what? Since we didn't get the Super Nintendo World haunted house last year, maybe we'll get it this year. So fingers crossed, it's either a Super Nintendo World haunted house or maybe it's that Mel's Diner haunted house we've been wanting. Walking through French Street and man, oh man, it smells so good over here. Someone's cooking breakfast. It probably is the VIP lounge right there. Dang, that smells really good. And here's your side look. Yeah, really nothing going on. They haven't gone vertical just yet. But I'm sure here in the next few months, we're gonna see some vertical construction on the haunted house and we'll see some bits of the walls. We're obviously not gonna see too much detail from here. And like usual, they have the back end here all closed up as well. And just like I always say, why on earth do they have this on today? It is so cold. It's like 49 degrees. It is way too cold for that right now. Made it over here to the lookout. Haven't been over here in a while just because Super Nintendo World's now open. I could see from this angle that the queue space is already filled up for Mario Kart. We'll go into Super Nintendo World in just a little bit so I can try to get some achievements. Panning over here to the back end of Animal Actors and Special Effects Show. Really not too much going on the backside. This is just a really gorgeous view today, and since the storms have been rolling in, they've been clearing out all of the nasty smog, and you can see all the way to the mountains, and the mountains have snow on top of them, which is just beautiful. There's a little squirrel that was climbing on the fence down there. I was like, what the heck is that climbing on the fence? I zoomed in, like, oh, squirrel. Yeah, seeing the Halloween Horror Nights construction is so much fun. It's my favorite time of year, honestly. And that's why I'm wearing my Michael Myers jacket today. I mean, come on, it's fitting, right? And from this angle, I still can't tell what's going on in the plaza. It's gonna be interesting to see how long they're gonna be doing this for and when they'll take the walls down. And since I'm up here, it's always good to check up on Animal Actors and Special Effects to see what's going on. And yeah, it's just all sitting vacant. The rumor mill is going crazy, and the rumor on the street is that there will be a new attraction here. Don't know what that attraction might be, but those rumors could also be wrong. It could be something else. And like always, we won't know until Universal makes it official and they start construction on whatever it may be, if it is something. And if not, then we're just gonna keep an eye on it because I don't think that they're gonna leave these two buildings just kind of sitting here doing nothing. And Production Central is still open, so take advantage of that discount that's happening. And here's what Special Effects is looking like. Pretty much the same. Yeah, not a lot going on here. I don't even see them taking anything out of the interior space. So maybe they've already done that overnight, I don't know. But it's just kind of all sitting here. We're gonna be watching and waiting. Again, I don't see Universal not doing anything with this space. We have to remember that Universal has been very aggressive lately in theme parks, and we've heard from their executive leadership that they're doubling down on all things theme parks because their theme parks are making them a bunch of money, so why not continue to invest in them? And we've seen that with Super Nintendo World. We're seeing that in Orlando, Florida with the new Minions attraction, and obviously Epic Universe, which is a huge capital expenditure. So yeah, I don't think that Universal is just gonna stop and be like, okay, we're done with Super Nintendo World, so we don't need to give them anything for a while. No, I think they're going to continue to push the boundaries, and they're going to continue to push the industry in the right direction. I think that's what we're going to see here eventually at Stage 56 and at the Animal Actors show. So fingers crossed that it's something new. I think it will be. Yeah, and just putting 1 and 2 together with what we're already seeing Universal do, it just makes sense that they're going to continue to invest in the Hollywood park. And this is a pretty popular park, not just because of the studio, but it's becoming, a world-class theme park because of Super Nintendo World. And I think they're going to continue that push to develop the park even more, bring in some new attractions that are exciting and thrilling. So yeah, looking forward to whatever the future may hold. And we also have to remember that the Summer Olympics are coming here to Los Angeles in 2028. So Universal is going to continue to do what they can to get the park ready for that time. Working my way down to the lower lot, and nothing happening behind Revenge of the Mummy besides just storage for some stuff. I don't know if we're going to see a Halloween Horror Nights haunted house back here. I would assume so, just because of years past. They always have put one down here. And last year they put one right over there, so we'll keep an eye on that if they end up putting another haunted house there. But as of right now, really nothing going on. Like I've mentioned in the previous video, I think a lot of the Halloween Horror Nights construction is going to ramp up sometime in the late spring and early summer. They got these Super Mario Bros. Movie posters up on the side of Mummy, and I just want to let you guys know that the movie's actually coming out April 5th. They moved the date. It was April 7th, I believe, and they moved it up a few days. So check out the movie a little earlier. Remember, if you're getting your Power Up band for the first time, you can also purchase them right here at the gift shop next to the popcorn stand. That way, if it is a little crowded, you don't have to worry about waiting in the land. See, that person right there was running to get their Power Up band because they figured it was just easier to get it at the gift shop. Alrighty, here we go. Yeah, isn't this cool? When it's not that crowded, they just let people in. I have my Power Up band ready. Let's go. Oh yeah, this never gets old. This is so darn cool. Now, if you have any questions on Super Nintendo World, I have plenty of videos covering Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Hollywood, so I'll leave the links down below in the description for all those videos. I actually have a playlist available, so if you are coming here for the first time, you need some help, be sure to check those videos out. If you ever come to Universal Studios Hollywood during the week and you wonder, where the heck is everybody? Well, don't worry, they're all just here in Super Nintendo World. And what's really nice here in Super Nintendo World is they're constantly making little improvements here and there to the experience, which is nice. So these are like some of the newest additions. They have these new topiaries that are right in front of Toadstool Cafe. I know a lot of people were giving Super Nintendo World a hard time at technical rehearsals, but those were the key words, technical rehearsals. They weren't finished with the product yet. So the fact that they're still making improvements here and there is really nice. And yeah, I mean, it's a way more polished experience than what it was just, a few weeks ago. But with that said, since day one, I have always thought that this experience was so darn cool. I mean, the amount of kineticism in this land, and there are so many little interactive bits happening. The ride is awesome. I mean, just the overall package is very good. And what's cool is that the Luigi and Mario meet and greet has also seen some improvements. When they walk out, there's like an entrance music. They have like a whole thing happen. It's pretty cool. And aren't these cute too? I love the banana wet floor signs. But you know what? Since we're in Super Nintendo World, we might as well grab some coins. Oh yeah. Love the giant ones. They give you multiple coins. Sometimes these ones give you coins. Nope, that one didn't have any in it today. Oh, that one does. It just has one. What about over here? This one's usually pretty good. Nope, not today. Boom. Okay, this is a good one right here too. I would only assume that the guest satisfaction rating for Super Nintendo World is pretty high. Like I've talked about before, I hope that they have plans to expand Super Nintendo World in the future because, I mean, why not? Universal can make tons of money off of that, and of course, expand on the park's footprint a little bit as far as attractions go. I've made it up 3 of the escalators, got 1 more to go. Working my way back up to the top. Not sure if I'm gonna ride the studio tour just yet. I don't think that much has changed on that Halloween Horror Nights haunted house that they're building in the surface lot. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass up on the studio tour today, but look at this. The sun is starting to peek out. And yeah, there's not too many people walking around up here in the upper lot. I mean, again, everyone's downstairs in Nintendo World. And since I'm up here again, I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier, but what are they gonna do for Halloween Horror Nights when it comes to like the Jabberwockies or something? Because this is usually where the Jabberwockies do their show. But if this is closed and they don't plan on putting anything in here, are we gonna have a show for Halloween Horror Nights this year? Or, I mean, what's gonna happen, do you think? Go ahead and comment down below what your thoughts are. because yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this building is gonna last that long. Again, we'll just keep an eye on it because again, nothing is official until Universal starts doing something or they say something. And of course, over here at Waterworld, we're gonna keep an eye on this location because this is usually a spot for a Halloween Horror Nights haunted house as well. And you know what, before we officially head out, let's head inside the Super Nintendo World store to see what's going on in here because I think they have a few new items. Ooh, look at this Super Nintendo World tote bag. How much is that bad boy? It is a mystery. Nope, it's not a mystery. 24 bucks for that. We got this Super Nintendo World sign you can hang up on your wall. $25 for that. Ooh, we got this Super Nintendo World shirt. This is a very vibrant shirt. My goodness, $50 for that. Wow. All right, let's try across the street. Ooh, look, they got a jigsaw puzzle. It's 10 million pieces. No, just kidding. It's only 1,000. Again, the popcorn buckets are still available in the shop, which is nice, as well as the sippers. We got Yoshi over here. Some more signs are available. Backpacks. And of course, the tasty chocolate. Get one of these and match it up with my power-up band. Oh, look at this question block lamp. That's cool. How much is that? Let's see. It's probably like 50 bucks. Nope, $40. That was $10 off. And with that, I think we're gonna slowly work our way back to the parking lot. Do any of you remember when they had the statue person up here? I remember a long time ago, they had a statue character in the park, and a lot of the times they would stand right up here and look like one of the statues, and then eventually move and scare a few people. That was so cool. I hope they bring back the statue person one day. Made it back to City Walk. That was a fun little trip to the park. Check up on the crowds, have a little fun in Super Nintendo World. And of course, check up on the Halloween Horror Nights work that's already happening at the end of February. Can you believe it? Well, that is going to do it for today's video from Universal Studios Hollywood. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these videos and more, consider subscribing because I have brand new videos every single week. I have an Instagram account. I'll leave that link down below in the description. Be sure to check that out. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. And I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.